If you love peace and serenity, you're gonna love today's tour. This right here is the Charleston Plan, and it's one of the newest plans built by Sitterle Homes. Let's go take a look. I have got an amazing tour for you today. We're here in the Colony in Bastrop, Texas. This is one of the newest plans built by Sitterle Homes. And can you just imagine family gatherings here? This home was literally built to bring people together. And we're gonna get our first sneak peek at this brand new model built by Sitterle Homes. This is known as the Charleston Plan. Right as you come in, take a look at this entrance. If this is not a wow factor, I don't know what is. You got beautiful tile entrance, these steps with the Schluter edges. I love the detail. And then as soon as you come in, you got the Sitterle crest, the emblem right here, and your 8-foot iron door right as you come in. I mean, this is a statement right here. But take a look at this. This right here is a Charleston Plan. 4 bedrooms, 4 full bath, 3-car garage, 2,900 square feet. And it feels so much larger. As soon as you come in, you got a beautiful tray ceiling, plenty of can lights. We already know Sitterle Homes is all about storage, making excellent kitchens and bathrooms, and high-end finishes. In today's video, we're gonna get a sneak peek tour of this plan and the community, and I'd love to get your feedback on what you think. This was just unveiled. This is the first plan built in our Austin Metroplex. So 1-story home, executive level home, everything's open, beautiful open concept. Right here in the family room, we have our electric starter fireplace, and then into the dining area and kitchen area. Everything we know always starts right here in the kitchen. And this right here is a stunning kitchen. We have this kind of olive green, beautiful. I want to say it's olive green. To me, it looks olive green. Tell me what you think in the comments. I think it's olive green. You got a beautiful two-tone, if you will, that alabaster kind of off-white color cabinetry, shaker style with the gold finishes. I think works really well. I see a little bit of those colors in this backsplash. Very, very pretty. But you have a very nice open kitchen here with plenty of counter space, having a really nice 36 or 40 inch range right there. I think it's 36 inch. Double oven, microwave. I'm gonna stand right here in the corner. This way you get a really good idea at these 12-foot ceilings in the family room, 10-foot ceilings here in the kitchen, and tons of natural light. You got transom windows, fixed picture windows right here in the family room. Sitterle Homes does a phenomenal job building beautiful homes. And right here in the Colony in Bastrop, Texas, you're seeing so many unique things where from a peace and Zen standpoint, so many people are moving out. We're close proximity to the city. I'm meeting a client after this meeting, and we're gonna be meeting in downtown Austin. It's about 35, 40-minute drive with traffic from here. We're literally 5 minutes away from Lost Pines Resort. I mean, this is location, location, location. Right here, as we come in, we went into the kitchen. We'll finish in the kitchen. I think I'm getting ahead of myself. I have to show you one of the favorites here on the channel, and that is the pantry. And this right here is a beautiful pantry. Sure, I would love a little bit more shelving. Let me know in the comments what you think. Right here. But I love it that it's like a butler's pantry. You have a quartz countertop, Additional cabinetry, great for a coffee station. We got receptacles right here for coffee station or appliances we don't want on the countertops. But then we can always add more shelving up top or here at the bottom. So that's always an option. We know with Sitterle Homes, you can customize, customize, customize. And that's one of the things I love about Sitterle Homes, how they really give you the opportunity. If you can dream it, you can build it with Sitterle Homes. Sitterle Homes is based out of San Antonio, Texas. They've been around for 60 years and they build tremendous homes. Here today, you're gonna take a look. This is a phenomenal new plan. So we're gonna start, now that we started the main stuff, the kitchen and the family area, down this hallway, we have a single bay garage, a bathroom and a hall bath, which is a full bath, more storage, and then the office over here to the right. To the left, we're gonna notice one of the smallest rooms here, but it has an ensuite bath, which has a unique configuration because of this wall, the way it protrudes out. And you'll see that here shortly. But as we go down this hall, you're gonna notice first the secondary bath. We have 12 by 24 tile all the way to the ceiling. Anytime you add 12 by 24 tile all the way to the ceiling like this, you probably heard me say it ad nauseum, but it really makes the space feel that much larger. It's like an optical illusion. And I like the hexagon. It's a wood look, but hexagon very in right now. That kind of almost looks like what we saw in the kitchen, that kind of olive green, very pretty. Into the secondary room, has really nice, because we're on a one-story, has really nice ceilings. These 10-foot ceilings just make the room feel so much larger. I'm gonna stand here in the corner so you get a really good idea of the space. Sitterle Homes does a really amazing job with their closets as well, in terms of just, you know, this is a secondary room and you have a nice walk-in closet. So many of these closets in these secondary rooms, they're like accordion doors or they're just small. And I don't know about you guys, but I got 2 daughters at home and they have a lot of stuff. And they continually keep adding more and more items. We didn't get to show you this before we go to the garage. I wanted to show you tons of storage, as we know in Sitterle Homes. While I have a moment, I wanted to introduce myself. My name's Abbi Bhakta. I'm a realtor, investor, and I love bringing new plans and new construction homes to the market. I have, in my 12-year career, I've built many homes, I've renovated many homes, and I work with a lot of buyers who are forever buyers, and I also work with a lot of investors. So, would love to help you on your journey, wherever you are in your journey. Here in the garage, love the size of that window based on the front elevation of the home. But this is just really nice, good size, good width. I'm gonna stand in the corner so you get an idea. So many of these single bay garages are small, where you can barely fit a full-size pickup truck. But in this particular garage, from a width standpoint and length, I could easily fit a larger pickup truck or an SUV, just based on the sheer width of the size. I'm gonna stand in each corner, just so you get a really good idea here. In the other garage bay, we'll see if the water heaters are there, and we'll also get an idea if we have electric charging here or not. As we go down right now to the right, because of this wall, because it protrudes out like this, right here, I wanna make sure I can get on camera. Because this wall protrudes out like this, it has to from a design standpoint. You'll notice it's kind of different, but I'd like to know what you think of the bathroom, how you see when you walk into the bathroom, you see the bathtub first. Let me know what you think about that. I'm okay with it. I understand why they did it, and you will too here in a second, but I just wanted to show you. But once again, these are customizable things that can change, but I'd have to find out. There's probably a reason in terms of why it had to be this way, flip-flopped, where normally you see a vanity first and then the shower. The shower is always on the back wall, but as you come into this bathroom, the way it's laid out is you have your shower first, your lavatory to the right, behind that wall you'll see, and then your vanity, and then the walk-in closet. So here, really good sized vanity. It's not like they skimped on the size, it's just from the standpoint of how it's laid out in terms of in what order. But you got a really good sized closet here, just like all the other rooms that the other room that we just saw. I'm gonna stand in the closet. This way you can see from this vantage point. Here we have a tub, the lavatory location. One of my clients who just closed their Sitterle home in the north part of town, they just loved the amount of storage and closet sizes. Wow. I mean, for a coat closet, this is huge. And not from a width standpoint, I get it, it's not very big from a width standpoint, but from a depth standpoint, you can fit a lot of things in here. And we got our home run with all our Cat 5e and RG6. And we have a can light in here, which is great, but tons and tons of just connectivity. We got lots of RG6, Cat 5e drops, and having that plug, so important. I've seen a lot of builders lately not have a plug, or it's just not done right. And it's one of those things where we have to have it. In today's world, it's all about connectivity, and we need it. Right here in the office, you got tons of can lights, 5 can lights, 3 beautiful windows, all operable, and these divided light doors right here into the office. Good size office. You can configure your desk any way you want. You have plenty of drops for Cat 5e and RG6. Wish there was a floor plug. Normally, it's something they always add. In this particular inventory home, they did not, but that'd be nice because then obviously you can put your configuration of everything you want any which way. But the good thing is here in the family room, we do have that center plug where we can configure our furniture anyway and have a table, end table, if you will. But this right here, beautiful. One of the things that they do from a connectivity standpoint that I really like is within these fireplaces, how we have the automatic igniter switch that turns on. It's an electric igniter that turns on the gas fireplace. We have the conduit that you see right almost 12 o'clock of the mantle, and the conduit can you can hang a TV there, and you can fish the wire all the way right here. So that's really neat because just from a optic standpoint, or you can obviously have your TV here. You don't have to hang it, but it's just good how they've thought of these things for you. And obviously you can cover that up by putting a picture, a family portrait, if you will, up there. You don't have to hang the TV, but you can if you'd like to. So it's good to have that flexibility. Before we go down that hallway, I wanted to show you this beautiful game room. And it's right off. So from an entertaining standpoint, it's really nice because well, I'd like, you know what? I'd like to know your feedback. I was just discussing with the leadership team here that I wish there was a door that can go out to the covered patio, which is beautiful, but the only way from an ingress and egress standpoint is on the other side of this wall. So you have to come through this door. Now, this can be changed, and you can have the door right here where the wall is, but once again, from a look standpoint, you'll have a window, and then a door. Not that it looks bad. I own a home that, an investment home that has that exact look. However, in this particular plan, this is the way it was called to do it. But I love this large window. And this is a Sitterle staple, how you have 2 operable windows and a huge, beautiful picture window right in the middle. But this window right here is absolutely gorgeous. It's so large. It gives you a really good idea of the backyard space here. Really beautiful. I apologize about the sun. It's sunset right now. We got divided light doors here in the game room. And then we go out to the covered patio, which we'll take a look at right now before we go look at the other wing. But this right here, beautiful covered patio in terms of just the sheer size of it. You have a salt finish, a staple here in the Heritage Collection, where you have a salt finish, you have a tongue and groove ceiling, and you have that 8-foot iron door. Many things Sitterle Homes includes into their Heritage Series homes, but just this right here is a beautiful covered patio. I really like the size. And out here, more connectivity. We have power, and we have a Cat 5e drop with RG6. Another receptacle down here, and when I'm standing in the corner, we have multiple receptacles, and we have a gas Stub-Out, which is awesome for a cookout. You don't have to have any kind of tanks anymore. You got everything you need right here. And it's beautiful. You can hear the birds in the background. This is such a beautiful lot in terms of plenty of space to add a pool. I'd obviously look at the survey just to verify what the build line is and how much space we have from an envelope standpoint. But this right here is very, very beautiful. As we come back inside, we're gonna go down the other hallway here, straight ahead. You're gonna notice a utility room, another bedroom that has an ensuite bath, and then the primary bedroom. But right as we come into this particular hallway, straight ahead is your guest bedroom. If you have two little ones, however you want to configure it, but obviously you have two rooms out front. This room straight ahead. Let me know if it's too close to the primary, because the primary is right down that hallway. So you have the primary there. You have a secondary bedroom right here. Both have a full bathroom. And then you have the utility room right here to the right. And it is a very unique shape and large utility room. You know, when you first look at it at first glance, you're like, oh, okay, it's an okay size. But we're gonna walk in here and you're gonna see, I'm gonna stand in this corner. You got tons of space all right here. So normally you could do many things in here. You can add a water supply line to add a fridge. Here we have a GFI for a fridge, but if it's not an ice maker, you can have a fridge here, you don't need it, but you can opt for that. And you have plenty of space within this utility room for washer, dryer, a mud area if you wanna have a mud area, or additional fridge and storage. This is really nice to have this. And we have another attic access right here in the utility room. As we go into the 2-bay garage, here, this is exactly what I was hoping to see. Really nice, good sized garage, just like the other one. We have irrigation, front and back, full irrigation. Really good light coming in from the garage door. We have space right here. Oh, we have a jack right here for an electric charger. And we have our water heaters straight ahead, which we'll take a look at. See if they put a couple of expansion tanks in here, which I'm pretty sure they did. We have our water softener loop, and we have all our circuit breakers, easy to reach, easy to find. Here we have 2 commercial grade A.O. Smith and 1 expansion tank. Very, very nice. I'd love to know in the comments, what are your thoughts on tankless water heaters versus this? Do you like tankless? Do you not like tankless? Do you feel like I don't like having to run the water for a little while until it gets hot? The good thing is obviously once it stays hot, it's hot, but I'd love to know your feedback. Do you like tankless water heaters, or do you like just having those 50-gallon tanks like that? Before we go straight, I wanted to show you this view one more time. Beautiful. As we go down this first to the right, really good sized room. This room is a good size, and the way the window is there off, it's not centered, which is great because you can really have a lot more flexibility on how you want to set up your furniture. So that's really nice. Good hallway as you come into this bedroom. And then you have your full bathroom right here to the right. Ensuite bath, great for guests. Really nice, simple in terms of 12 by 24 tile, quartz countertops. And then obviously we see that same kind of 12 by 24 all the way to the ceiling that we kind of saw in the other room. And then obviously what are we missing? We're missing a walk-in closet. And within the bathroom, you'll notice a very good size. Oh wow, this is a really good size. I looked at it, but I didn't look how deep it is. It's a very good size. Sometimes we may have those guests stay a little bit longer than we want them to stay. Let But you know, all these rooms had a really good size closet. Very, very nice. Sitterle Homes just does a phenomenal job with storage, bathrooms. They maximize every inch of a home. This home feels so much larger than the 2,900 square feet that it is. Really good storage. I like that there's 2 doors that open up so we can, great place to put our extra linens and board games when we have company over. And then obviously our final part of the home, the primary bedroom. And this right here is beautiful. A staple in so many Sitterle homes, you have a tray ceiling, 4 can lights, they give you a fan, and it's just such a beautiful room. How you have the 2 windows flanked by that large picture window. It's not as big as the one in the game room, but it's literally right there, just a hair smaller. But this is a really good sized room. Absolutely beautiful. And then straight ahead, we have the primary bath. But this right here is such a beautiful room. And what a beautiful day that we have today. But take a look at this bedroom. I'm gonna stand in this corner so you get a really good idea into the primary bathroom. And you have a large closet, really good size, vanity, his and hers. Actually, yeah, I wanted to see if the size was different, but the size is pretty much identical in this bathroom. Really nice transom windows. And you have your tub right here, your freestanding tub. And this is a really, really cool design. Tell me what you think about this. This frameless glass enclosure, really pretty in terms of how you have the niche, the same tile coming all the way down, kind of cascading down. It's a very pretty, really cool design. I haven't seen this design. It's very nice. They did a wonderful job here. No window in here, but we have a really nice bench seat that has that same quartz that we see on the countertop with the mud set. And then into this other vanity right here. So they're nicely spaced out, which is great. And this is oh wow, this is just a really, really big closet. Really good size. This is a really neat plan. You know, as I mentioned earlier in the video, this is a brand new plan. First one they've built in the Austin Metro. This is the Charleston Plan. And it is 4 bedrooms, 4 full bath, 3-car garage, 2,900 square feet. I would love to know your thoughts. What do you think about this plan? This particular home at the time of this recording is available for sale. It's a beautiful lot, close proximity to the walking trails. And this community has so many beautiful amenity centers. They're building one right now, another brand new amenity center, but we're real close to one. This is a beautiful floor plan. Please go ahead and reach out to me if you have any questions at all about Sitterle Homes or this particular plan or the community. I'd love to share that with you. Thank you so much for being on the channel. And I look forward to bringing you the next video here very soon. You are gonna absolutely love it. It is also a new plan called the Savannah. I cannot wait to show you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.